Hey friends, Vin here. I want to say welcome to this video. Welcome to this tutorial for this AI crypto trading system, this passive income system. You may have found this through a funnel. You may have added your information to take a look at this video series. If that's the case, make sure you go check your email. Sometimes check your spam or your promotions folder. You may have an email there. You can, of course, unsubscribe at any time. If a friend of yours is sharing this with you, I want to say welcome. To put it into context, a quick background on myself. I come from the working class. I work 25 years, 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I've always invested into traditional vehicles like a 401k, 457, Roth IRA, mutual funds, things like that. In 2025, I decided to get started finally in 2025 into cryptocurrency. I had some healthy skepticism. I really don't know much about crypto or trading or AI, so that should give you some confidence that you can do this too, because I'm not a trader or an AI guy or a techie guy. I'm just a person that wanted to diversify in a changing climate in the world, right? The world is changing, the economical climate, the political climate, social climates, everything is changing so much. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Not to be gloom and doom, that's not my vibe, but I certainly wanted to put my family in a good position. Got started in May of 2025, and it's been great. It has been a great decision that we've made. In 2026, I decided to start diversifying more into some AI crypto trading platforms, things like what I'm going to share with you now. Now, this platform, the things I like most about this is you can set up a free account. That's really the point of this video, to assist you in setting up your free account with no obligations. It's not for any 30-day period or anything. It's just a free account. You can get that set up. Other things I like about it are the transparency. You can see all the trades, you can see everything. If you do decide to fund your account, you can get started for as low as $100, which is about as low as it gets. So it's a very easy transition to really see if it's something that you like. Also, I like that there's an asset protection program, something I've never seen on any of these plans, where your assets and your trading account balance is actually protected by a third-party insurance. So that's something that gives me confidence that I can do a video like this and share this with others. So I want to say welcome. We're going to jump into the video. This executive order to allow Bitcoin and crypto into 401k, like this is happening whether we like it or not. Entrepreneurs all in with cryptocurrencies, the BlackRocks, the JP Morgans. You have countries and corporations all in with cryptocurrency, the banking industry involved with cryptocurrency. The world's gone digital. You have cryptocurrency in ATM machines. This is a quick video.
Cryptocurrency is going to replace traditional finance, TradFi, and it's happening so fast. I mean, cryptocurrency is literally outpacing, the growth of the internet, in the 90s, Charles. And I've never been so clear about something. I've never been able to see something so clearly in my life.
I'll make it very clear to you also, one more thing. Crypto literally saved my life, because when they went through all this crap, they took my houses, they took my cars, they took all my banks, but they couldn't take my crypto. They sat me down and tried to take my crypto. They tried to get me to admit to having it or saying where it was, like a dummy. So it's not just about getting rich. There's also the fact that as empires fall, they become authoritarian and they get desperate. And as empires collapse, they become violent, not just from the other people, not just from the criminals, but also the governments themselves. And it's very easy for them to take a house from you. If you buy a house and think you own it, you don't own it. You don't. You'll see that they'll send a piece of paper from some judge you've never met, and now you're at your house. It doesn't matter to them. The system is brutal.
That's interesting to me too, because I just want to escape the matrix, for lack of better terms, and diversify into cryptocurrency. Here's a 10-year growth comparison of major assets, 2015 through 2025. We all know about S&P 500, silver, gold, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, Google, Apple, Amazon. You have Tesla, Nvidia. And you see that there are cryptocurrencies out there that are clearly disproportionately outpacing traditional vehicles. Now, you can look this up on cryptocurrency users worldwide. In 2009, there were under 100 users of cryptocurrency. 2009 to 2019, still under 1% of worldwide users. Then in 2020, we all know what happened. The world completely changed, and there was more distrust in traditional media, banking, political wins. So more people are turning towards digital assets, cryptocurrency. Obviously, the world's gone digital. So you see how it more than doubled from 2019 to 2020. And now in 2026, that's increased to 12%, 12% worldwide users. And that's an enormous growth. And this is why we see charts showing the growth. And they're expecting over the next 5 years, over 30% of the world will be using cryptocurrency and digital assets. So again, I didn't want to get left behind personally, so I wanted to get involved, and it's been a great decision. So I want to introduce to you this Polar Tensor AI crypto trading platform. Now I have diversified into multiple different programs. This by far is the most transparent. Again, it has the asset protection. I'm giving you a quick overview of this really to introduce you on how to create a free account. You can watch a full presentation that gets really in depth more than I'm going to get in here about the company, the history of the company, and the owner and the CEO and all that. I do want to say that there's a risk disclosure. You've got to do your own diligence and your own research on anything. Make sure you watch enough videos, make your own decisions. There's volatility with securities, and there's no profit guarantees in anything I'm saying. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving any insurance advice. Again, like I said, I'm just a husband, a father, and a person that is doing what I've got to do to assist my family and putting them in the best position to win. So make sure you do your diligence. The person that's sharing this with you is not responsible for your results, right? We've got to be responsible adults. I just wanted to make that clear. So this is Felix Bick, the visionary and architect behind the Polar ecosystem. Again, if you want to really learn more and dig deeper, what I like is I have personal friends that I broke bread with, that I have broke bread with. Felix Bick, he's been on interviews, he's been visible, he has private showings of the back office, and he's an open book. So this is something that gives me, again, enough confidence to share this with you. Insurance protection, asset protection, third party. This is something that I've never seen before. You can read at the bottom, licensed accounts are protected for every Polar One AI user, not only your license fees, but your total account balance. This is professional liability, cybersecurity, operational risk, third party liability. I'm going to get into the very basics. This is what's got my attention. I've had mutual funds for years and IRA. Over the years, I've had CDs and obviously bank accounts. This is something I wanted to diversify in. Now, these are the historical returns. These are all documented. This is over the last 24 months. So you see the average monthly returns from the AI. And this is, by the way, guys, this is no tech setup. It's set it and forget it. It's very, very simple. 21% per month, which is 5.29% per week. I want you to maybe either write down that number, 5.29% a week. That's over the last 2 years, because we're going to use that number in a second. So now to get started utilizing the trading software, let me just pull this up here. The trading software, there's a one-time license fee of 10%. So if you decide to fund an account, let's just say for $100, $500, $2,000, it could be $179.37, whatever it may be, but $100 minimum when you want to fund. And there's different tiers. They're not packages, they're just tiers. And I'm going to go over more about that in a second. But if you do that, let's just say, as an example, $100 you start with, there's a one-time license fee of 10%. So if you did $100, that would be $10. The performance fee is by tier. Over here's the tier, the starter, the basic. I'm going to go over that at length in the next, coming up in a second. The weekly profit distribution is Friday, 2300 Universal Time. On Eastern Time, it's about like 7:30 at night. You see on Fridays, you see what you made for the week. You can withdraw at any time. You have access to your funds at all time. Should you withdraw within the first 12 months, is a 10% fee. So if you have the $100 in there and you withdraw it in under 12 months, you'll get $90. They'll keep to $10. If it's within the first 24 months, it's 5%. And if it's free after 24 months. So, similar to if you've ever had like a CD or something. Listen, if you have a 401k, it's like 40% before you're 59 years old. It's crazy. There's a 0% withdrawal fee from your balance wallet. So when you have any type of a balance, is zero fee. It's a $2 USDT, which is the same thing as $2. Whether you withdraw $50 or $1 million, it's a $2 flat fee. This is weekly, Monday through Friday. The reason is that there's not enough liquidity in the markets on the weekends to trade. So that's why they don't do 7 days a week. I just want to show you this number again. See this 5.29%? We're going to go over that now. The tiers that I want to speak to you about. Now, at the top, you can see that past performance does not guarantee future results. Guys, that's like predicting the weather. Let's just be real. You can't say you're guaranteed anything in life. I think if we're all being adults, we know that you can't guarantee anything. So the starter tier, you can get started for $100 USDT. Now, if you don't have cryptocurrency, make sure you get back to the person that invited you here. This is really to show you how to get involved in the crypto space. Again, our goal is to get you to set up a free account right now. It takes you 30 seconds, a minute. Now, in the starter tier, if you see, the performance fee is 50%. If you were to pay a trader or a brokerage, there's some kind of fee set in, right? So there's a 50% fee. So the company gets 50%, you keep 50%. So if you divide that, remember the 5.29%, divide that by 2, your weekly average right now, again, past performance does not dictate future results, would be 2.64%. Now, if you go to the basic, right? So the starter is anything from $100 to $499. The basic is $500, and the performance fee is a little less. So you can see if the performance fee is less, you keep more. This is why your weekly average increases. So you went from 2.64% to 3.17% that week on your trading balance. And as you go through, you see you can go to advanced and then to professionals, 8,000, advanced is 2,000, and you can go up the tiers as you go. Now, you don't have to start, let's just say you start at $100. You can work your way up to basic or top it off or add at any given time. You don't have to make any notification. The computer automatically updates you right to the next tier, and your performance fee would decrease. So you see, as the performance fee decreases, what you keep, what we make, increases. And so as that all increases, you see, obviously, a weekly average would increase. So it's just I'm telling you, it's set it and forget it. And it is just, it's a very cool system. It's really great. Again, I want to diversify. We have bank accounts and mutual funds and stuff. We wanted to diversify and get in this crypto world finally, right? So we're going to go to the system. I want to show you the system that is available should you decide to get started. You don't have to share this with anyone. And that's one of the things I really like. You make money without sharing, without telling anyone. This particular program, I feel like I want to tell everyone about it because it's very, very smooth. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. I really do like this system. Let me show you this. This is one of the websites. And again, the goal is to assist you in creating a free account. So if you click the link below, it says create a free account, or your friend will send you a button to create a free account. It's email, confirm the email, password, confirm the password. I'm Member Pro, that's my username. Make sure it's your friend's username. And then there's the personal information, just name, date of birth, things like that. You have to be 18 to have an account, 18 years of age. But on this website, there's like a full presentation. You can meet the founder, learn more about Felix Bick, about the technology. You can do all the diligence that you want. The proof of trades is something that, again, is a big deal, right? You want to know if there's...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming together on this Sunday evening call.
CEO comes on and they show proof of trades and keeping it all transparent. You can watch that. There's the legal and compliance, the referral rewards plan. Get ready to enroll now. You can always text the friend that sent this to you or email them. You can download the app in the Apple App Store or get it on Google Play. And you can create sites like this, weekly compound interest calculator. So remember, we were just over here. Well, I'm going to start with the starter. The starter is $100 at 2.64%. What we're going to do is we're just going to round it down. If your initial investment was $100, and again, past performance does not dictate future results. $100 at 2.64%, we're going to round it down to under deliver and say in 24 months, what will that look like? And remember, this compounds weekly. So that's $1,300 in 12 months on $100. Right, where are you going to go? You can put that in a bank and it's like found money. And so, but it shows you here $2.50, then this is weekly profit, 256, 263, 269. Again, no one's retiring with $2 a week, but I'm just illustrating if you wanted to get started and start watching it there, it's actually very cool. And again, if someone sees this and says, hey, I want to learn more, it takes them back to this website and they can go and they can then create a free account. So let's go back and see. It's funny, a friend of mine asked me, he said, well, what's the sweet spot? And I said the sweet spot is the professional is $8,000. I'll show you why I said that. I mean, whatever works for you. And again, you can work from starter to basic. You could start an account for free, and that's what we're showing you. But he asked me, and I gave him the answer. And the reason I said 8,000 at 370, 3.70% is I'm going to show you why. Because a lot of people in life right now are saying, "Man, I want to play catch up," meaning that maybe they're baby boomers or Generation X and even millennials saying, I'm not really where I exactly wanted to be financially in life, right? So let's put this at 3.5%. Because remember, it said 8,000 and 3.7. Let's just under deliver and see what that would be if it was 8,000 weekly at 3.5 over 2 years. That's $286,000. Now you can see that that's significant, right? Because that becomes something where it's a retirement fund, something where you can really utilize it. And what I like about this is you may look at this as a nest egg, right? Or you may be saying, hey, maybe I could just have this pay me weekly. So let's just see what that looks like. So you started with 8,000. Where is it in 6 months? So 6 months would be 26 weeks, right? 26 weeks, you're at $19,000. So you really could just take out the 8,000 that you put there, even less than 6 months. But $19,000 in 26 months, or if you look at it, that's $600 a week. Maybe you just want to peel off, I don't know, $661 a week and have that pay you and just work off the returns. Or you want to work off $500 a week you take out and leave 161 into compound. Whatever you do, it's obviously your account. I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what this looks like. After 1 year, you're at $47,000 and that's $1,600 a week. Maybe you want to take $1,000 a week out, right? Just have it. It's like getting used to the crypto. It's different than banking. It's the main reason. One of the main reasons a lot of people want to get into crypto because they want it to be their own business, right? And you'll find, like I've found over the last year, that it is it's just a very smooth, easy place. I mean, you do banking, you got to send a check or send a wire, or send back and forth. This is all instant. Cryptocurrency is incredible. So if you look after 2 years, you're looking at $286,000. That's paying almost $10,000 per week. Maybe you want to get to 2,500 a week is what? 65 weeks, just over a year, and you have something that's paying you $10,000 a month, right? Again, past results do not dictate future results. So I'm going to go over, show you something. Let's just say you're in at 500. 500's at 3.17%. That's the basic. Let's round it down to 3% and see what that looks like. We'll calculate the returns. All right, it's nice, 10,000. Well, let's just say after a month or two, even if you're in 100 month or two, you're saying, you know what, I like this whole thing. You're following it because there's a Telegram group, there's private Zooms that are really professionally done. And it's just a really, it's a positive community, to be honest with you. Everyone's really positive, and you're around it. You're thinking about it. You're saying, you know what, I want to learn more. You want to plug into how do you do one of these things online, or if you felt like sharing it, or some people bring in family members like I did. I have my 4 sons in here, but let's just say you made $100 a week just from the affiliate, from the rewards plan. So you're at $10,000, but just from the affiliate plan, now you did $100 a week. Now you're looking at $79,000, right? What if you did 200 a week in this space here, right? What does that look like? So you can see the compounding really goes up, and that's not even showing that the weekly income would compound, because we're not getting paid on anyone's money or any new money. The only way people get paid is from the market, right? So this whole mechanism can run right now, and no one else comes in, no one else puts one dime in, And it still pays out just the way it's been paying because it's a machine. It's an AI passive income machine. And you can see, so you fool around with some of the numbers. This is the compound calculator site. So you get this, and here's what I like too is you can send someone the quiz, or you take the quiz. It's in the link below that you can do this now. So take the free quiz and you say, hey, I'm a complete beginner. I've heard of Bitcoin. I've never invested. I mean, you do what works for you. Let's just try it. We'll do crypto beginner. Next question. I don't have the time to watch markets. That's like me, to be honest with you. I don't watch the market. I personally, I'm not interested in watching the markets. Just, it's not my thing. I want the computer to do it for me, the AI. So, what would you most like to achieve in the next 12 months? General, consistent passive income every month, significantly grow. Let's do this one. Significantly grow my portfolio. Imagine your portfolio grew 22% last month on autopilot. What would you do? Let's just say withdraw some, reinvest some. How serious are you about starting a disciplined, automated investment strategy? And you could say, I'm ready right now. I'm really considering, still searching my options, whatever. I say, I'm ready now. Let's go. Because again, this is free. I'm showing you how to set up a free account. Click the button below to create your free account. Let's just say you want to start under 1,000, 1,000 to 5,000. It gives you your whole summary, and then you click to watch your free videos, and then you're here, watch your free videos. You click enroll now, create your free account. If you don't have crypto, make sure you get back to the person that invited you. They can assist you on how point you in the right direction. Credit card and debit card deposit is coming soon, could be very soon. Alternative fiat deposit options. When you withdraw, you withdraw in either USDC or USDT. That's what's called a stable coin. It's equal to the dollar. And step one is create a free account. That's really, really what it comes down to. So I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I have more videos like this. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you at the top. Let's go do it.